What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And G Herbo said something that I think was strong. He said, say yourself, kids, nobody in the streets to look up to, they dead. And I think that's the honest truth. To be honest with you, the streets have always been dead. That always been a big rumor. It was never going to be a win coming from the streets. But back in the day, in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, it was a different vibe. People was getting money, doing events, big shows, communities, giving back. Nowadays, it ain't none of that. They running up on you with the switch, shooting old ladies, little kids. Anybody can get it. In this era, if you got a good heart, then you in the back. I'm telling you, because everybody on some shit out here. You got to be careful and protect yourself. And I think what G Herbo said was real strong. You know, ain't no love in the streets. It's time to get out after standing on the corner selling drugs. That ain't really the way to go no more. You got to really hustle in a different way. He also spoke on Kyro. You know, Akademiks asked $1 million question to G Herbo face. G Herbo said Kyro went to Egypt on his own. You didn't hear any dissing. You didn't hear anything as far as insinuating the killing, shooting. You can tell that these guys had a relationship. And I was saying that, you know, I think the internet might have took this more than it was. Kyro might have went too far by saying what he said, and Juvie went too far by saying what he said. But you can tell these brothers got a relationship. You can tell a lot of these guys, just because you see them in pictures, they knew each other since kids, don't mean they was the best of friends. I think Kyro and Herbo got a relationship, but as far as them being the best friends, hanging out on the block every day, I don't know if I can tell you that, you know. But I can say he spoke on it. He didn't want to speak on it. He dodged that question. One thing I can say about him, he dodged the hell out that question, and I think that's the right way. He wasn't finna give Akademiks that viral clip that he was looking for. So, you know, clearly when you heard him speak, even though he dodged it, you can tell there's still some love there. So, you know, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. These streets is crazy, you know, because that shit could have easily went to bang, bang, shoot him up. Herbo can easily get on these internets, these interviews, just Kyro. You know, Herbo got a lot of fans. It's easy to turn on him. You know, a lot of this clout that Kyro gained off of that interview with G Herbo, a lot of it come because Herbo didn't really respond to that. He let it be. So if you thought he was a creative player of this, he let it stay like that. He didn't really give a fuck. He was focused on the money and the bag and not trying to get people to believe his side of the story, which I think was dope. It showed a lot of growth in Herbo. I think that's what a lot of people missed. That went over a lot of people's head. G Herbo showed a lot of growth in this, because Herbo could have got on some ass as far as the internet, but he didn't. He took the humble way out, and I think that was smart. And I totally agree with him. Ain't shit in these streets, man. Save y'all money and find you a hustle, learn you a trade or something, take care of yourself, and be prepared for anybody to switch up on you and shit, man. It's the homie Truth.